Aaron, I'm Ben, and can you please help me out on the Ollie? Thanks. Hey Ben, sure thing, I'm going to do my best to help you out. Cool, so let's see what you got here. So right off the bat, I can see that you need to just stand still on your board and practice dragging your front foot up the board a lot. So the motion that you need to make the board go up into the air, you're not doing that at all. You're just kind of popping the back of your board up and then pushing down with your front foot. And oftentimes your front foot is even coming off of that board. So we really got to work on the motion of dragging your foot up that board correctly. Cool, so let's watch your foot right here. Your front foot actually comes a little bit off the board and then you just push it straight back down. The bottom of your shoe should go to a 90-degree angle with the board. And I'll show you what I mean in more detail by that later. But right there, you should be dragging your foot up that board. And your front foot is so far forward that you don't have a lot of room to drag it. So also, just in terms of your foot position, you should put your foot further back on the board. The other thing that I'll mention real fast is that your shoes, they look like they're kind of like a plasticky type of fake leather, which might not grip onto the grip tape as well as you'd like. So the best kind of shoes, in my opinion, that grip really well are just regular suede shoes, because the suede itself is a little coarse and the grip tape is also coarse, so those two things together will make a nice grippy team. But that part that I just showed you was the part that you need to work on to get that board up into the air. So just stand still on your board and just practice that right there. You see how the bottom of my shoe, as I drag it up the board, goes to a 90-degree angle with the surface of the board. And that is the most important thing there is to the Ollie, period. So I just want you to spend a good 10 minutes standing still on your board and just dragging that front foot up. Just drag it up, drag it up, drag it up, drag it up. And I want you to do that until you're so comfortable with doing it that you don't even think about it. So don't practice the full Ollie, just practice that one step before you start putting it all together again. The other thing that I'm going to mention to you that I think will help you out a lot is just ride your board around. Just get on your board and ride around town and cruise and dodge cracks and ride over things. And that's just overall going to help your balance and your skateboarding in general. The reason Skateboarding Made Simple Volume 1 is set up in the exact steps that it is so that you don't get into the situation that you're in where you're trying to do the Ollie but you can't quite get it and you can't figure it out and it's just not working for you. But you have to learn those previous tricks in order to even make it up to the Ollie. And I obviously didn't see you ride around a lot, but I do think that that will help you out a lot. So practice that one step and then do each of those steps in sequence. For any of you guys learning the basics, get Skateboarding Made Simple. The exact sequence of steps is really laid out and it will help you so you're not like banging your head against the wall trying to figure out how to work this trick out. It's all there for you. So click the red annotation and get your copy today.